Good morning. We are live. Good morning, Progressive Attunement. All right. We got some Michael Stevenson. Good morning, Blue Lotus Essential. Shout out. Good morning, everyone. This is Mindful Mornings. Are you ready for a mindful morning? I feel great today, as always. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day as well so far, and I hope the day continues to be wonderful. And that's what we're going to start today. Thank you, Barbara Joy. She said I look like a snowflake. Thank you very much. Snowflakes are intricate. I'll take that. Good morning, Saeed. Good morning. Rise and shine. Good morning. All right. Thank you guys for joining. This is Mindful Mornings. We're going to have a great day. We are going to have a great meditation this morning. And that's what this is all about. Mindful Mornings is on every day, Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. And this is what it's all about. We're about peace, love, happiness, harmony, creating that beautiful energy throughout our day, regardless of what's going on outside of us, because we have full control of what's going on inside of us. All right. So good morning, everyone. This is Mindful Mornings again. So really quick announcement. In my Mystic University, which I'm still extremely excited about. You guys are going to keep hearing about it. mysticuniversity.net. So just launched that last week. This past weekend, we just released a new library to go in the university, and the library is called the Herb Master Library. So you may have seen that on my social media already, but I'm letting you know right now. So the Herb Master Library is a video library of all kinds of herbs and everything you want to know about those herbs, the healing benefits of them, manifestation benefits of them, some history around them, and all of these things. So if you really are into herbs or want to know more about it, then definitely you can subscribe to that. I would suggest that you do the All Access Pass at Mystic University. And Barbara Joy said, I subscribe. So happy to be learning. Yay. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for your support. And I'm very, very happy that you're enjoying it. She says, I'm a forever student of Monica Bay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that support. Yeah. So Mystic University is up, live, running. We've gotten a lot of people that joined already. Right now, the membership for the All Access Pass is extremely cheap. It's a steal right now, and you get grandfathered in once we increase that price, which will be very soon. So you want to jump in on that now while you can. And so again, that's mysticuniversity.net. So, okay, so now we're going to get into today. What I want to talk about today and help you guys with today is I want to talk about your dreams, your aspirations. So everyone should have dreams and aspirations. We've got our co-host back, and this is Cheryl Clark.
What's up, y'all? Sorry.
That's okay. So everyone should have hopes and dreams and aspirations and things that they're striving for. But it's important that you do that with a positivity, not a negativity. So a lot of times when people are striving towards a goal that they know is far away, that they know that is not going to happen tomorrow, but it may be 2 years down the road or something like that. Sometimes we get a little antsy. Okay. And we've talked about patience before, so that's definitely needed. Patience is definitely needed. Good morning, Cephas. Patience is really, really needed. However, you also need, within that patience, you also need a positive outlook and an expectation. So when you have a frustration behind your aspirations and your dreams, that actually slows down the energy trajectory and the momentum of reaching that from an energy standpoint. So it can actually start to create blockages against that when you're frustrated, when you are antsy about it, anxious about it, and then start to think, is this ever really going to happen? Those kinds of things. So you really want to not do that. So a way to not do that is really be aware of those things. And when you feel that you're anxious or frustrated about something, you want to be able to shift that energy by simply reminding yourself that you are able, and that anything that you want, and I can tell you this for sure, anything that you want to achieve in life is achievable. It may not be in the timeline you want it to be, but it's all achievable. And so it's important that you know that, and that you really, really believe that, because believing that will help you start to actually put the energy forward to help you reach that, and help you actually start achieving that and create more momentum behind that energetically. Now, I always talk about energy on the show because I'm an energy healer and and an energy worker. And I know for a fact that everything starts on the energy level. And so when we talk about the law of attraction, that's all energy. It's energy in your aura, and it's energy of how you actually reach. Hold on.
What's that?
I had a call coming in and I wasn't sure if that was blocking it.
Oh.
So anyway, so when you reach, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought now. That just messed me up. Angel, you messed me up.
Go out there and look.
I called her out. Okay.
Just keep going.
All right. So, so when you have the energy, moving forward and in a positive direction and positive energy behind it, that is what helps with the law of attraction. When you're having negative energy, frustration, things like that behind things that you want, that actually slows down that law of attraction. And sometimes, if it's strong enough, can start to block those things from coming to you. So again, it's important to understand that. So for today's meditation, what we're going to do is really practice some law of attraction. And I want you all to think of something that you want to achieve in your life right now. It might not be something outside of yourself. It might be something within yourself. Maybe you want to stop procrastinating. Maybe you want to build more courage or more self-confidence within yourself. Or maybe there are goals outside of yourself. Maybe it's a financial goal. Maybe it's a career goal. Maybe it's a family goal. Whatever those things are for you, just think of one thing today, and maybe just pick the most important thing to you right now. And then I just want you to think about that for a second, and then I want you to create an affirmation around it. So affirmations are important, and this is how affirmations work. And let me explain the reason why affirmations work as well, so you guys have a good understanding before we go into this meditation. So we all have an aura around us. And our aura is an electromagnetic field around us that spans about 10 feet around us. Everyone has one. It is part of our energy system. And that is what attracts or repels things to us. That is our first line of attraction or repulsion. So all of our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our expectations go into our aura as energy. And that can either deflect or attract things to us. So when we are doing affirmations, the reason why affirmations work is because when you do an affirmation, you're projecting that expectation and that thought and that energy into your aura, and it sticks in your aura and then starts to attract much of the same into you. So that's really how it works. And so affirmations are important. And the reason why so with affirmations, you have to actually state them as if they already are. So not saying I will do this or, I will get this. You have to state it as if it already is. So you're using phrases like I am, I always, I receive, things like that, instead of I will and, one day, things like that, or I want. You can say I have, I will, I am. I'm sorry, not I will. I have, I am, I always, I receive, whatever comes to you that fits right, but you want to make sure it's in the present. And so it's just a short statement of intent, basically, of what it is that you want. But you're going to say it as if you already have it. And then what we're going to do in the meditation is we're going to use that affirmation, and we are going to do some law of attraction stuff to attract whatever that is that you want in your life or within yourself. So just think for a second and kind of create that affirmation in your mind. I'm going to read a couple comments while you guys are doing that. So now, let's see. I just saw one. Yeah, so Blue Lotus Essential said she got her stone. Woo, woo. Yes, yes. And her stone is the Monica Bay Healing Stone that comes with your membership to Mystic University. Yes, you get a healing stone in the mail, especially powered by me. Stones can be powered and made to be more powerful than they naturally are. And that's what I do with these stones is I power them up, and they will be used in many, many different ways in the different experiences that are offered in the university, as well as some of the traditional courses. So that stone is going to make lots of transformation. Awesome. Okay. So hopefully everyone has their affirmation. Barbara said she can't wait to get her healing stone. Awesome. Yes, you should get it any day now, Barbara. Barbara Joy, BJ. Shout out. Okay, so now we're going to get into the meditation and really start to. We're going to use that affirmation. So just remember the affirmation that you just came up with. Remember it, commit it to memory, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So everyone, just start to relax. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. You can start to breathe normally now. Start to relax your shoulders. Relax your arms. Relax your back while keeping your spine straight. Really focus on this relaxation. Immerse yourself into the present moment. Feeling that relaxation running through your body. Allowing any thoughts that come, allowing them to just pass. Refocusing on your energy. And the relaxation that's happening right now within your body. And you notice a blue light coming into the top of your head. This is a blue light of peace and relaxation. This is a cleansing blue light, wiping out all negativity, bringing you into a calm state of peace. Allow the blue light to come down your forehead, relaxing everything. Allow it to come into the rest of your face, down your neck, your shoulders, your back, relaxing, down your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes, losing all tension everywhere, just simply relaxing, allowing you to be in the present moment, in the here and now. There's peace in the here and now. Now just become aware of the energy that's flowing through your body. Begin to feel that vibration, that as it flows, just noticing how that energy feels. As more peace comes over you. Now I want you just to scan your body, scan your spirit with your awareness. for any self-doubts that you may have regarding your affirmation. Scan your body, scan your spirit. Are there any self-doubts? Are there any things within yourself that can negate this? And do you feel any resistance within your body, within your spirit, for what your affirmation says? If you discover any resistance or any self-doubts, I want you to tune into them, examine them, and then breathe them out, letting them go. Let it go. Breathe it out. And as you do, you feel a sense of empowerment building within you. A sense of courage. As you begin to tap in to your inner power, your ability to achieve anything. And as you tap into that inner power, you can feel your spirit getting brighter. Allowing that power to be awakened within you. Feeling that rising. As that energy vibration gets stronger, feeling more empowered. You begin to truly believe in yourself. Feeling that self-confidence building. Feeling patience and self-trust building. As that vibration gets stronger, that light gets brighter. Sinking into your awareness that you can achieve anything. That you are powerful. Feeling that energy expanding around you. As that light gets brighter and brighter, feeling that vibration even more strongly now, expanding around you into your aura as a bright white light. Filled with courage, strength, self-empowerment, drive, motivation, feeling inspired, self-trust, self-love. Allow that energy to build brighter, stronger, powerful. Now I want you to think of that affirmation. And don't think about how to do it, just do it. I want you to project that affirmation into this white light, into your aura. Fill it with that intention. And as you do, that vibration gets even stronger now. Feel that vibration getting even stronger. You begin to notice the color of your aura. And there even be multiple colors. As you project this affirmation into your aura, truly believing and expecting assured confidence. What color appears? Allow it to get brighter. You know that you can achieve anything. Feel that empowerment continuing to rise. There is nothing stopping you. You trust yourself. You trust the power that resides within. Never conceding, always persevering. Allow that energy to expand further, creating a magnetic effect, attracting all that you want, that you have, to you. Keeping that affirmation in mind, begin attracting that. And you begin to feel your power, to really know, subconsciously and consciously, that as you state it, so it will be. Your personal power expands, grows, evolves. A sense of happiness is rising within you now. Excitement for life. Excitement and expectation. Knowledge. Confidence. Feeling that energy vibration getting even stronger, brighter. Happiness building. Excitement building. Power building. Knowledge of self connecting. Attracting powerfully. And with confidence, happiness, and personal power, strengthened. You are now ready to conquer your day. You are ready to conquer your week. You are ready to conquer your life. With strength, power, self-trust, confidence, and assurance. You know this to be true. You feel it. You build it. You are it. Still feeling that vibration rising to the red one, into the knee. And you come back into the room. Aware of what you're sitting and resting on. And have happiness, confidence, and self-love. And you open your eyes. All right. I felt that one extremely powerful today. Woo! How was that for everyone? Let me know, drop me a comment, let me know what you experienced. If I would love to know what colors everyone saw in their aura, especially too. And then if you guys need help with interpreting that, I can help you. Because you know I love doing stuff like that. Yeah, so what we did there was, again, with the law of attraction, it's all about our aura and what we're projecting out. And so what we did there was we projected whatever your affirmation said into our aura. And so therefore it created a law of attraction effect for us. So Barbara Joyce said, I felt cold and shivering. Yeah, sometimes people, when they're doing energy work, especially on themselves, because that was basically energy, work. You guys were projecting energy and working on your own energy and through that meditation just now. So sometimes people can feel cold during that. So it's always interesting. I know every time I heal Cheryl, she needs a blanket. She feels cold. Some people feel heat. They feel tingling. They feel cold. So everyone's different. Very interesting. She said, Barbara Joyce said, I feel like I was in stage 2 of sleep, a light sleep right before you fall. Okay, yeah. So you were actually in a deeper state of subconscious level. So very good. That's good. That's awesome. The deeper you go into a meditation, it's always better. Okay, so Blue Lotus Essential said powerful. It made me extremely musty. I don't know what that means. That's funny. Lavender, fuchsia, and orange chocolate shop said, okay, nice. So that's awesome. So the orange is a color that is a lot of just straight up power. And orange is also a color of your sacral chakra, which is where your sexuality is, but also your creative center as well. So depending on what your affirmation was, that sounds like it just put a whole lot of power behind it. And Mystery said, I saw yellow. Red said, I don't cry, green. And Blue Lotus Essential, I saw ambers and garnets. Nice. Interesting. Oh, you guys had some good stuff going on. Okay, yeah, Barbara said theta wave. Okay, good. Now, there's a lot of comments, so I'm trying to get to them all. So, wow, I felt so much of that. I saw my aura was as yellow. Okay, yes. Yeah, was it a bright yellow? Bright yellow is toward your life force energy, but it's also your solar plexus chakra, which is right here, right above your belly button, is yellow also. And that chakra deals with your drive, your motivation, your identity, all of those things. So yeah, depending on what your affirmation was, hopefully that gave you some information. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll up so I can stop being all in this camera. Okay, lots of purple. Nice, Jerome said. Okay, good. Yeah, purple is a great color. Okay, I see pink. Someone also saw pink and purple. With a white glow around it, tingling all over my upper body. Ooh, I love all this stuff. I'm absolutely loving it. Yeah, and Saeed said all purple. So purple is a very, very high spiritual color. It's also a color of psychic connection as well. So definitely, if you are seeing purple, that is something that is basically you're connecting to spirit a lot. And it doesn't mean that you weren't connecting to spirit if you didn't see purple. But when you see purple, you're definitely at a higher vibration of that connection to spirit. And it could also be that whatever you were putting into your affirmation, it could have a spiritual element to it, and that's why the purple was there as well. So it depends on what it is. So Natural Adrena said, I saw whitish blue. I felt a surge of energy wash over me, and then I went deeper. Ooh, I like the deeper. I was transported and started getting visions of someone I knew, then a baby being born, and a country road, then a neighbor. Okay, so to me, all of that sounds to me like something is being birthed in you right now, and whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, that's definite confirmation that it's manifesting and that it will manifest. And whatever it is something new that you're creating, probably from that description. And so that's confirmation that yes, it is being born. What you want is happening, and that country road is just like your path. So I have a feeling that you were manifesting something dealing with your life path and purpose. So that's cool. All right. And Justine said blue and green. Okay, great. And green is a great color of passion, it's also the color of your heart chakra. It's also a color of prosperity and honesty and truth as well. So yeah, so it depends on what you were manifesting to really interpret that, but hopefully that gave you some information as well. So awesome. I love doing this stuff because, again, I like to empower people to understand that you have the power to achieve anything that you want to achieve. And you can say affirmations on your own. They do take affirmations by themselves. They do take a while before they actually get into your aura. But what I just showed you guys how to do gets it in there faster and makes it more powerful. So you can say affirmations for like a month, and what we just did right now is more powerful than saying an affirmation for an entire month. So it's important, just really commit that to memory, and you can repeat what we just did for anything that you want to bring to you in your life, for anything that you want to change within yourself. You can even put affirmations inside of yourself as well, the things that you want to achieve. So I like to teach people how to fish, as they say, teach a man how to fish. They eat for a lifetime versus catching a fish for you and eat for a day. I like to teach people so that they can then empower themselves to really take control of your lives and know that you can achieve anything that you want to achieve in your life, because that is 100% possible. And like I said, the only difference is it may not happen in the timeline that you want it to happen in, because usually we want things yesterday. And although we are spiritual beings, we are living in this physical plane. And so there are certain ways that we have to maneuver things through life in order to make things happen. And sometimes those things take time. And so that's why patience is necessary. But it's always possible. Whatever it is that you want to achieve is always possible 100% of the time. It's a matter of the effort that you put into it and the patience that you have. And the skills and techniques that you use, like the one I just taught you, using the law of attraction, can help move that needle and can help create more momentum behind whatever it is that you want in your life. Because you have the ability to create your life however you want it to be. And so just know that and have that within your spirit. And that's one reason why also we really focused on removing anything that was blocking you from that too, because a lot of times when people are doing affirmations, sometimes they're trying to do law of attraction work through simple affirmations, and they're wondering why it's not working. And sometimes it's not working because you're not resonating with the affirmation, and there's something within you saying no and negating that affirmation. So did anyone see things inside of them before we started doing the actual projection of that affirmation? Did you see anything inside of you that was negating that was doubting that, or anything like that? I would love to hear you from that. And when I had you release it, did you feel that release? And the reason why, again, I did that prior to us projecting is to really stop anything from blocking it. Because if you don't believe that you can do something, you can say all the affirmations in the world, and guess what? It's not going to work, because you're putting energy out there in the universe and you're saying, this is what I want to happen. But another part of you is projecting energy saying, no, it's never going to happen. So you're like this. You have to be. All of you needs to be on board. So that's why we did it that way. So yeah, I would love to hear from you guys if anything, if you saw anything and what that was. If you don't mind sharing with the rest of the group. So, and also if anyone has any questions or need any advice on anything, especially dealing with law of attraction, before we wrap up, let me know for sure. Now, again, what we taught you about your aura is that your aura expands 10 feet around you. It is your first line of attraction or repulsion to things that you want in life, your thoughts, your emotions, your expectations. All of those things are energies that go out into your aura and either bring things to you or block things from you. So that's important. Okay, we have a question. When you said to look for things inside of us, I started seeing a woman pulling things from a purse. Interesting. It was almost like a dream, but then when you said let it go, there was something in her hand. Okay, so if you saw what was in her hand, then that should give you an indication of what that thing was that was holding you back. Yeah, that's interesting. I love the imagery of that. I think you said release it again and she dropped it. So you didn't see what it was. Okay. Well, at least it's gone. At least it's gone. But that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, and the pulling things from a purse is really also is also symbolic of like, the baggage that we carry with us, but also like, rummaging through and there's clearly like many things that it sounds like because she was pulling things from the purse and then there's one thing that was dropped. It sounds like you have several blockages in other areas that may not have to do with that affirmation that you want to have released. That's my take on what you just said. Okay. And then Scania said, I felt like I went into a sleep, but didn't remember what I saw, but don't remember what I saw. Okay. Well, if you start to tune in more and try to recall that and get a little notebook, things will start to come back to your recollection because whenever you can't remember something, it's still in there. You're just not able to consciously recall it. So then you just have to go into kind of get back into that state a little bit, get a pen and paper, start writing what you remember. As you start writing, more things will start to come back to memory. Red said, I saw an eye peeking at me. Oh, I love it when people see eyes. Then a large farm with lots of children. Interesting. Okay. All right. And that was when, I'm not sure, was that when you were actually seeing what was holding you back, or was that part of the affirmation? Let me know that. Bulos Essential said, eyes are good. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So I was telling, I think it was Cephas the other day, that it's very common when people are really opening up spiritually that they start seeing eyes looking back at them when they go into meditation. And sometimes it freaks people out, but it's a positive thing, I promise you. It means that you are opening up, you are opening your eyes. It's almost like you're in the Matrix and you take either the it was the blue pill or the red pill. Which one is the one that wakes you up? I don't know, but whatever one that wakes you up, it's like you took that pill and then your eyes are open. You're like, woke. It's a different kind of woke. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, Red said it was part of the affirmation when you saw the children. Okay, well, yeah, that's definitely a very, very good thing then. And the eye is, you're definitely opening up on a spiritual level for sure, and starting to connect more with your guides too. That's what I'm picking up for you for sure. Arlie said, my boyfriend, he said he saw in his aura and he saw purple in his aura and he was holding a microphone at a festival in Cali. Ooh, nice. Okay. So someone is definitely on a track for being a public person. Reese said, oh, wow. I didn't understand that. I saw eyes too. Oh, good, Reese. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. See, I told you eyes are common. People see eyes all the time and it's always a positive thing. Don't be afraid of it. It's definitely a positive thing. It's very, very common. The first time I did a really, really deep healing on Cheryl, she saw like a million eyes looking back at her. She was like, what the heck is all that? but it was amazing. It was, and things just really started. I won't tell her all her business, but things really, I'm not going to tell all her business, but things really started to happen for her after that as well. So yes. So eyes are super, super important. It's definitely a spiritual thing happening. So awesome. So just remember, guys, you again have the ability to achieve everything that you want to achieve in life. Remember what we did today. Remember what you learned today. How to project that into your aura. That is law of attraction times 10,000. Like I said, you can say an affirmation every day for a month, even 2 months, and it won't be as strongly in your aura as what we just did just now. So you really, really do that, because that's super, super powerful, and it shows you your own power. We all have the ability to do this. We're not taught to do this from childhood, so we don't learn this until someone shows us, and so that's why I'm here showing you. So giving you your power back. You have the power, and also, it's important that you believe in yourself, because that is a key to the law of attraction, is belief in yourself, belief that you can do it, belief that you have the power to do it, and that there isn't anything that can stop you, because that is very, very true. Once you realize that, then a whole new world opens up to you. The Matrix. All right. All right, everyone. I am done. We are done, and we will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Mindful Mornings. Woo! Everyone have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. And yeah, I'll see you later. Mwah. Bye. Oops. Uh-oh.